Madrid, Borussia Dortmund, and not forgetting Manchester City as well as Barcelona. That have made a progression into the next round. All these and many more loading on the show this evening. You don't want to touch the dial. I will be right back. Let me go on this breather. When I return, we will be moving straight into the local scene. News from the local scene. And from the local scene, we start our show going straight into some of the games that went down yesterday in the Nigerian Premier Football League. As we saw a cracking game in the all across football centers, as it was Gombe United who made sure that their game ended in a thrilling 4-0 win. Let's begin with as Shooting Stars Sport Club of Ibadan picked their first away win in the ongoing 2023-2024 NPFL season after beating Doma United right there in Gombe. Monday, Gibson's solitary strike ensured that 3SC extended their unbeaten run to 5 matches to become the 6th team to complete a double over the same opponent in the league. Meanwhile, in Oka, Christian Obi finally secured his first win as coach of Atlant of Owerri as they ended the game at 2-0 in favor of their team. Meanwhile, after a 17 unsuccessful attempt, ended up beating Abia Warriors by 2-0. League leaders, the Lobby Stars, maintain their lead on the log with a 3-2 win over Rivers United, while Rangers International secured a vital point away from home at the sunny Abacha Stadium against Kano Pillars. Yes, that is one game that proved doubters are wrong when it comes to the NPFL winning their games. It was really impressive from Rangers International. Other centers of the game that went down, Soplati United thrashed Gombe United by 4-0 to second on the log, with Nimrod Silas scoring a hat-trick in that one. Such a beautiful goal, if you ask me. This man has really discovered his scoring boots when he knocked 3 goals, all coming in the second half. It was a breathtaking win for the home side as they thought Plateau United a football lesson. And then Alex Nejo also got a goal for Plateau United. Remo Stars defeated Eyimba FC by a lone goal right there in Ikane, as Kwara United got the better of Bayelsa United in Ilori by 1-0 in favor of Niger Tornadoes against Sporting Lagos. A coach of Niger Tornadoes, Nimja, is really speaking with so much joy, saying that his team played under pressure. He is the acting technical advisor, talking about Majin Mohammed. He joins us on the show, and this is what he has to say after the game.
I feel great. I give glory to God that the boys play wonderfully, even though this second and every club is tightening up now. Knowing well that Sporting Lagos are coming from 4-0 bash over Raymond, so they come with that confidence. And my team too, because we went away, we won. They were playing under pressure. So because they all want to win by all means, so that was why they were playing under pressure. So, but at the end of the day, we thank God for the 3 points.
Playing under pressure is still a part of the game, according to coach Majin in that one, saying that look, his team are one away from home, and they are going to play against Sporting Lagos, who came out from a 4-1 win to play them, and with that, it was a neither here nor there kind of situation. But he thanked his boys as they continued to show show why they needed the winners much more. Meanwhile, the game between Abia Warriors and Atlant FC saw the home team getting their first winner. Talking about coach Christian Obi, with his team winning for the first time after 17 attempts in the MPFL. Let's hear from the two coaches as they join us on the show, giving us the post-match review on how the game went. First, let's listen to Coach Bethel Oji of Abia Warriors.
Coach Bethel, Coach, good evening.
Good evening.
Came to Oka with so much hope, and at the end of the day, you lost 2-0. How do you see the results?
Well, the game is not that bad. Only that my boys lost concentration in the first half, and we paid dearly for it, because after the first half, I know we came back strongly. Only that we missed chances.
Okay. In what area of the homers do you think your boys did not actually capitalize in their own faults?
Well, in their marking, especially in set pieces, corner kicks, free kicks, throw-ins. That's where they fluttered, and you see how the goal came from the corner kicks, then the other one from a throw.
Coach, do you think that a little bit of laxity from your players were the cause for this defeat?
Of course, the boys didn't play to strong shot. We know in the second half we took the instruction by not allowing them space, but in the first half they were as if when the man gets the ball, they will get it back from them. There was so much, they relaxed so much.
Your game against Sunshine this weekend, what are we looking out for?
Alright, so that was the coach over Abia Warriors, Coach Bethel Oji is speaking of it also after the game concerning how the team didn't play according to instruction, and they had to pay the price for their poor finishing. Coach Christian Obi joins us on the show after that all-important win against Abia Warriors.
The Almighty God has done it. The jinx has been broken. I'm excited. And I want to use this opportunity to thank everyone that contributed. Your support is very important. I want to commend you all. I'm excited.
Having broken this jinx,
I've broken the jinx.
what is the next? What are we expecting? What are we seeing next?
We are climbing the ladder. And you know, climbing of the ladder has a process. So one after the other. Okay?
One after the other. After that, jinx have been broken by Coach Christian Obi. He says that they are going to keep moving. And you know, climbing the ladders is not always easy. It's difficult, but they are ready to roar. Perhaps after the winner against the Abia Warriors, it will propel them to keep moving and moving stronger. And talking about moving stronger, one coach has decided to part ways with Castina United as he resigns from his post. Coach Bala Abubakar has resigned from his position as head coach over Castina United, I beg your pardon, after the Nigeria Premier League team lost the game. Actually, it was a defeat to Sunshine Stars. The former Kwara United coach decided to walk away due to a lack of a conducive atmosphere after the club also did not fulfill their own part of the agreement that was signed with the coach. He says it has been reported that Bala has not received his monthly salary since joining the club for 4 months. This is really terrible. Furthermore, he has twice attacked the irate Castina United fans with no effort made by the interim management to intervene. On one occasion, he was rescued by heavily armed security men. In his resignation letter, Bala stated, and I quote, "I humbly wish to resign my position as the head coach of Castina United. This is a result of the lack of conducive atmosphere and the non-fulfillment of my contract agreement. I am sincerely grateful for the opportunity and support given to me during my brief stay with the club and with the team. I wish the team the best of the season. Just so you know, Bala took over at Castina United as head coach on match day 13 when they were in the 15th position with 14 points, just 1 point above the red zone, that is the relegation zone. At his time at Castina United, he played 12 matches. He won 6 games at home. He also won 2 away, and he had 2 draws, then a home draw. But then he lost 3 away matches, accumulating to a total of 21 points from a possible 36 points. Not so bad a result, winning 8 times, losing 1 and drawing 3 at losing 3, I beg your pardon, and drawing 1, winning 8 with 6 wins at home and 2 wins away. It's 2 draws, I beg your pardon, away. It is something that we must commend him for. 6 wins, 2 away draw, 1 home draw, and 3 away losses. That is 4 draws, 6 wins, and 3 losses. We wish Coach Bala all the best moving forward. And moving forward, one man has refused to move forward as his winless away streak has been haunting him, and he has not been sleeping well, according to Coach Umar Abdullahi. Aqua United caretaker coach Umar Abdullahi has cried out that losing away matches in the ongoing 2023-2024 MPFL season has given him sleepless nights. Abdullahi, who expressed his concern after the Promise Keepers defeated Bendel Insurance by 3-1 in Uyo, charged his players to replicate their good form at home when they go for away matches as well. Winning home games, fine, but losing away, it is something that this man has really found difficult to cope. He equally noted that the battle against the relegations will only be a fruitful venture if they can rack all points in their double away games with Gombe United and Plateau United. The victory is also important to Aqua United, having lost on the road against 3SC. It is a wake-up call for the boys to know how important the match is. I think it should be a boost to go ahead to get another away wins. This kind of headache should be the type that will make fans happy, seeing that their coach is worried that they are not picking maximum points away from home. Rather, it is a defeat, or they just have to scale through for a draw. For a coach to come out to say that he has been having sleepless nights not winning at home, winning away from home, I beg your pardon, it is something that the fans should jubilate. And of course, coach needs to devise a means to start picking points away from home. And alright, let's continue on the show as a good news coming from the camp of the Nigerian Nationwide League One, that is the NLO. The Nationwide League One, known as the NNO, has announced a deal worth a staggering sum of 964 million naira as a sponsorship deal with a New Year Mega Lottery. Ooh la la! 964 million naira? This is huge. Indeed, the sponsorship deal will make a New Year Mega Lottery the official title sponsor of the 3rd-tier domestic football league right here in Nigeria for at least 4 seasons. The NNO signed a memorandum of understanding, that is a MOU, with a New Year Mega Lottery at a special signing and unveiling event that was held at the Harris Hotel right here in Abuja, but in Wuye on Thursday, the 14th of March 2024. The announcement was made by the former Deputy Governor of Nasarawa State, now NLO Chairman, His Excellency Silas Agara, during the unveiling of the New Year Mega Lottery to the media. Agara provided a detailed breakdown of the sponsorship deal, stating that the Nigerian licensed lottery company will provide an annual payment of 224 million naira in cash and in value in kind, totaling a sum of 964 million naira for the next 4 years. That the sponsorship deal will last. 241 million naira in cash and in value as well. This is something that we must commend the NLO for a massive feat. He also went further to say the sponsorship deal will run for 4 seasons and of 241 million naira annually, both in cash and in value, with the annual payment totaling the sum over 964 million naira. The new year mega lottery will become a Nigerian firm and lottery company which is licensed by the Nigerian Lottery Commission. There will be a title sponsor for the NLO. He went further to add. This sponsorship recognizes NLO not just as a football body, but also acknowledge our position as the league with the single biggest football talent base in Africa. Talking about making strides, talking about planning ahead, talking about bringing sponsorship deals, investors, talking about having a visionary focus. We are talking about the NLO, the Nationwide League One, much better when it comes to planning and moving ahead. 964 million naira. It is something we must commend the leadership of the Nationwide League One. His Excellency Silas Agara, such a futuristic leader, if you ask me, because not any kind of leader can pull such a deal. We hope that even as it has been stated that this will materialize, because all of these have been signed, all I's have been dotted and T's are crossed. It is just a matter of time before it becomes official. And let's cross over to the All-African Games that is currently going down in Ghana as Nigerian teams are racking the medal thick and fast. But just so you know, Nigerians' Golden Arrows on Wednesday yesterday began their 13th African Games campaign in Ghana with a comfortable 68-19 victory against Togo. The coaches Rafiu Salami's men continued where they left over from the Africans Men Handball Nations Cup, which was held in Egypt, by dominating the match through and they could have won with a higher margin. They will now play Mali in the second match on Friday at exactly 7 p.m. Nigerian time, and a victory for them will see them advance to the semi-finals. Handball is yet to stay, as it's all about the team Golden Arrows showing their dominance again and again. Recall that they were successful at the just concluded Handball Nations Cup that went down in Egypt, where they hoisted the flag of Nigeria really high. It was a very good finish, and now they look like a team ready to progress into the semi-finals. And talking about semi-finals, let's move over to the Flying Eagles, as they will be in action against Senegal for a place in the semi-finals. The battle for the semi-finals ticket will begin on Friday night at exactly 9 p.m. Nigerian time, when Flying Eagles will face the young Teranga Lions of Senegal in an all-important last group match. Although Nigerian football team needed just a draw to book a place in the semi-final based on the superior goals difference against Senegal. The results that have been played so far saw Senegal defeating South Sudan narrowly by a lone goal in their opener. But guess what? they were defeated by Uganda by the same scoreline 1-0 in their second game. But for Nigeria, they lost their opening game 1-2 to Uganda, and they managed to defeat South Sudan by a lone goal. Uganda have won their 2 matches and just need a draw against South Sudan to top the group in their last match. But then for the Flying Eagles, it is just a draw that the team need. Whereas for Senegal, they need an outright win to topple the Flying Eagles for the semi-final ticket. That game will be going down tomorrow at exactly 9 p.m. Coach Ladan Bosso, who looks to be focused with his team after he has been told by the NFF that, look, we are not happy with what the Flying Eagles is doing in Ghana. We are not impressed with the performance. We are not impressed with their lack of goal scoring boots that they have refused to put on. Haven't managed just 2 goals in 2 games and considered 2 in 2 games. It is not looking good at all. So it's all about Coach Ladan Bosso putting the right mentality, giving the players the right tutelage, as well as coming out with the right technique and tactics to approach that game in order to get that all-important semi-final ticket. It is just what we want. Alright, so let's go on at this commercial break. When we return, we will be moving straight to the foreign scene. And to the foreign scene we go.
You can take the boy out of radio, but you can't take the radio out of the boy, can you?
Broadcasting in high definition.
Voice of the People, 96.1 FM.
Others may drop the mic. I talk into it. If you're in need of a voice, well, I've got one.
Voice of the People, 96.1 FM.
After a long week at school, don't you want to wind down and have fun?
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you!
Aye, aye, Captain! Tune in to the Kids Cafe and enjoy story time, spelling bees, and poems, and win amazing prizes.
Yeah, boy! Owlette! Gecko! Let's go!
Kids Cafe, Saturdays at 11 a.m. on VOP 96.1 FM. It's the Kids Cafe. Come, let's have fun.
I can't think of a rhyme! DJ Masks, DJ Masks!
VOP Nuggets. What people say behind your back is none of your business, as long as you are true to yourself and never worry yourself about what they say. Let your focus be on yourself and God. VOP Nuggets.
The Week in Review. A recap of all the big headlines and stories of the week. Saturdays at 10 a.m. only on VOP 96.1 FM. Now you have a voice. Every play, every score, and every victory is a story waiting to be told. Sports Bit. Weekdays at 8:30 a.m. Now you have a voice.
Family Live, a family-friendly program focusing on raising healthy families, dads, moms, and children. Listen to Family Live with the Family Man, Reverend Simon Asemota, Saturdays at 8 a.m. Exclusive to VOP 96.1 FM. Now you have a voice.
When the city sleeps, the conversation awakens on Abuja Late Night.
We have been serving you hot and fresh content on radio, and you have been loving it. Now we're taking it further. Catch us us live on YouTube at VOP TV for all the juicy content you can't resist. Talk shows, exclusive interviews, news, lifestyle, and more. It's all about you. VOP TV, show up, speak up. VOP TV.
Are you aware that Iruka Online Limited installed and designed a 100,000 capacity church building? Oh yeah, we are the sole distributors of global leading brands all over the world, such as Wafday Line Array, speakers and digital amplifiers, Preseno's digital mixers and studio equipment, Coswell workstations and keyboards, Fender guitars, Mapex drums, Ashdown bass combos, just to mention but a few. We offer flexible payment plan handled by our financial department with 24/7 customer care support system. You can visit our website on www.iruka.com to avoid buying fake products. You can also visit our showroom at number 36 Lagos International Airport Road beside Golden Tulip Hotel. Iruka, never settle for less.
I'm coming in.
Now, you can enjoy the original taste of premium American Romeo's Pizza. Juicy, just the way you like it. To order online from Guarimpa, call 090-8831-5908. Garki 090-8831-5906. And Lupe 090-9238-9861. Romeo's Pizza, the pizza champions.
Coming in hot, just like the
variety is the spice of our station.
Voice of the people, 96.1 FM, Abuja. Now you have a voice.
VOP 96.1 FM.
Tune in for all the action. Rep your team and be loyal to the game. Sports Lounge, weekdays 4 to 5 p.m. Now, you have a voice.
Alright, so welcome back to the second half of the Sports Show, Sports Lounge. It comes always every Mondays to Fridays at exactly 4 p.m. We get around to take you around the world of sport with no visa. My name's the remain Franklin Imona, the one you love to call Uncle Fine Boy, because I am the finest uncle talking sport in the capital city and beyond. But that is licensed, blessed and anointed to talk sport, and sport I must talk about. It is that time where you join me on the show through the phone line as well as the WhatsApp line. You can do well to connect to us live on YouTube on the address VOP 96.1 Abuja. VOP 96.1 Abuja. There you see her. The studio look like, and of course you can also send us a comment, send us your thoughts on the biggest topic that we have discussed so far, and most importantly the Champions League draw that will be going down later tomorrow. Who do you want to see play against each other? I hear Arsenal fans say, come, give us a Manchester City. We are not afraid of a Bayern Munich. Real Madrid will see Shege if they come play us at the Emirates. Arsenal fans are talking tough, and Barcelona, they are also saying that this is a revenge time for us against Bayern Munich. Come on, let's us on your thoughts on who you want to see play each other. Your quarterfinals draw as long as the Champions League is concerned. Come on, let me hear your take on 070 0010 961 961 070 0010 961 961. Let me hear you discourse what you feel the Champions League draws should look like. And to the biggest one, we hear that there is rumble in the jungle for Manchester City as Kelvin De Bruyne and Pep Guardiola have gone neck to neck. Let's take you to the foreign scenes. Reports are reaching also as it that Kelvin De Bruyne has been booted out of the Belgian national team following his injury scare. It is no longer a scare now. It is official. It is certain as Kelvin De Bruyne will not be part of the Red Devils. Talking about the Belgium national team in the double-headed friendlies against the Republic of Ireland and England later this month. Kelvin De Bruyne suffered a groin injury in their 1-1 draw against Liverpool last weekend, which forced the coach Pep Guardiola to pull him out of the game in the 69th minute. That didn't go well for Kelvin De Bruyne, as we saw clips of De Bruyne and Pep Guardiola exchanging words. He felt very, very angry for being substituted. The 32-year-old has also been ruled out of City's FA Cup quarter-final game against Newcastle later this Saturday. As for the national team friendly game, Belgium will face Republic of Ireland on the 23rd of May, and later 4 days they will be playing England at Wembley. Manager Domenico Tedesco said that De Bruyne has struggled with injury for the last few matches, and he went for that to say that they can't take a risk, and certainly not with Kelvin De Bruyne. It is better to give him time to recover well at City and than to have him ready for the European Championship that will be going down in the summer. Talking about the 2024 Euros. Following the international break, third place City will be hosting league leaders Arsenal on the 31st of March. And Kelvin De Bruyne as a refuser to agree to the fact that he's injured and will not likely feature for Manchester City against Newcastle United. And one man joins me on the show this evening, far away from the MKO Abiola Stadium. The Sport Bishop Chukunonso Arinze joins me on the show. A very good evening to you, Sport Bishop.
Good evening to you. Come on, man. It's been the network has been crazy trying to reach out to you from the stadium. I tell you, it's a fantastic event happening here. It is the climax. Don't worry, by tomorrow we'll give you a full detail climax of what's happening in the Yeson Wike FCT Sport Fiesta 2024. And I've been told it's Sport Fiesta in Abuja for over 25 years. So big one, I must tell you, really exciting times for those who love sports in Abuja. And I tell you, things like First Lad, GGS and Musa Alaji, it is pumped, whether it's private, whether it is government, they all gathered as we're wrapping up the end of the sport festival. So thank you again for having me, fine boy. And I tell you, it was really hard getting to reach out to you today.
I can imagine, because I kept trying again and again and again, and our engineers kept trying to see how we can establish connection with you, but finally we did get across to you. All right, let's continue on the show. Sport Bishop, if you are still with me, the biggest news that we are entering this evening as it that Manchester City Kelvin De Bruyne will be ruled out for the coming games for Man City, as well as the international friendly against the Republic of Ireland and England, to which Kelvin De Bruyne do not agree with that report. We hear that he is in a war of words with his coach Pep Guardiola. Sport Bishop, are you still with us?
I'm with you.
All right, talking about Kelvin De Bruyne, who has been ruled out and is not happy with coach Pep Guardiola as well as his national team coach. What do you have to say? He will be ruled out for weeks.
I think let me sincere with you. I think the same monkey hand don't enter soup. If you would ask me, and I quite agree, the monkey hand don't enter the soup because for a player who is the mainstay in the team, have an issue with the coach, and after having an issue with the coach, you know what happened next? He then suffers an injury. I think it's something really is in there that we can't really see. But whether it's an injury, whether it's a fallout with Pep Guardiola, whatever it is, I think the team will miss Kevin De Bruyne. This guy has goals in him. He's got assists in him. But this is Pep Guardiola factor. I just hope, I don't come to get out of bad news. I just hope this is not the beginning of the end for Kevin De Bruyne, because if it is, it's going to be sad for Man City, for a man who has paid service to the club over a very long distance of time. So for me, to be sincere with you, I think it's a big blow for Man City. Either way you look at it, because the guy has proven beyond reasonable doubt that he's got the quality, he's got the ability, to turn things around with his passing and his goal score. But to be sincere, but me and you know this thing.
Hello, Sport Bishop, are you there? Oh, wow, seems that we have lost a connection with him, but we will continue to try. I think I love the angle to which is coming from concerning the Kevin De Bruyne's move. Okay, we think we have it back. Sport Bishop, are you still with us? All right, let's hear you.
With you, like I said, we need to do is to ensure that we do the needful, do the right thing. What's the right thing? For Pep Guardiola, he's got issues with other players in the past, from Phil Foden. He's got issues with, and he'll find a way to manage. To me, he would manage this. They will still come fight. I totally believe it, but it's gonna be a big win. Whether it is a call him up for him.
All right, network issue. Okay, are you still there?
I'm still there. So like I said, no matter what it is, injury, and the coach trying to play cool, I think it's gonna be a big win for Manchester City. So for me, Man City is gonna miss one of their, not one of their best players. To me, the best player at the club at the moment.
All right, being the best player for the club at the moment, I wonder where he will put on the likes of not forgetting Phil Foden as well as Erling Haaland. Oh wow, your calls are coming non-stop. Let's continue to take that call on 070 0010 961 961 070 0010 961 961. Keep those calls coming as well as your messages. Oh wow, lots of missed calls. No thanks to our network, but come on, don't be tired. Keep those calls coming. Oh wow, and the phone line is buzzing. Let's take this caller and check out who is on the line. Hello, good evening, and welcome to the show.
Hello, good evening.
A fantastic evening to you. Yes, that is my name. What is your name, and where are you calling me from?
This is Demola calling from Durumi.
Demola, all the way from Durumi. Let's hear you.
Okay, first of all, I want to wish my city, my club yesterday win away 1-0. Newcastle of Ibadan. Yesterday, we win the 1-0 away. So I'm very happy for that. I think we should keep coming up. If we are not qualified with the countries, we are qualified for competition cup. This is six. I think it's keep winning. So I wish this to work. And for the Manchester City, I think anytime that Guardiola wants a particular player to leave, in that time that they used to get it.
Very
that
true.
Is something on this part. Every time I want a particular player to leave the club, that is when they have to have problems. In the past, some players that are Manchester City, like issue of Yaya Toure, is when you want him to leave, they have big problems. So I think if they don't come back from the injury and end of the, if it is me, I would advise them to leave the club and find another club. Continue with the Guardiola and go another club.
Mm.
And I wish our five Eagles tomorrow. I wish them good luck.
Mm.
I wish them good luck so they can come out to play semi-final. I wish them good luck.
All right, thank you, Mr. Okay. Finally,
as for Barcelona, I wish it was is it also Richard Dortmund or PSG. That's two people that I didn't want made a league Arsenal and made a league.
Why are you afraid? Mr. Debola, why are you afraid? If Barcelona is that strong.
No, I know my club point. We are not good at that this season. No, they will give us the Richard Dortmund or PSG. I will be asking with that. They should not give us the only thing point in Manchester City as Real Madrid. Real Madrid, they should give us. We are ready. But Manchester City, Arsenal, and Real Madrid, I didn't want them now.
All right, Mr. Demola, all the way from Durumi. Thank you very much for that sincere wish. He says, I am a Barcelona fan, but I want Borussia Dortmund or PSG. Don't give us Arsenal, don't give us Real Madrid, and please keep Manchester City away from us. And of course, he is celebrating his own MPFL side as Shooting Stars of Ibadan, courtesy of that 1-0 away winner to Doma United, and he's also wishing the Flying Eagles a success tomorrow. Sport Bishop, let's move to the Champions League if you are still with me, because there is something that is tickling all across Europe. Hello, Sport Bishop, are you still there?
I'm here with you, live and direct.
Fantastic. Sport Bishop, there is, or there rather have been, these debates all across Europe. And guess what? It was the game between Atletico Madrid and Inter Milan yesterday. Aside the racial abuse to Real Madrid Vinicius Jr., that the Atletico Madrid fans, we saw them on video, we saw them on pictures celebrating and mocking him, calling him a chimpanzee. Repeatedly, they were calling him a galer, which means chimpanzee in Spanish language. But the biggest bone of contention now is, ever since these away goals have been ruled out, ever since some of these rules have been adjusted, the magic of the Champions League is dead. No more this nerve-cracking moment, this edge-of-your-seat moment, this cold that you always feel even during the hot season. These are away goals, these are diamond games, and where teams at home become too relaxed and teams away do not see the need of banking on a away goal to qualify. Do you agree with this debate that the away goal rule should be brought back?
I totally disagree. Football has evolved, to be sincere with you. Football has emanated. You know, those days why the away goal rule was introduced was to ensure that teams go away and attack and get goals. But in modern day football, whether you're playing at home, whether you're playing away, you see teams going out, attacking, winning games like 5-1, like Liverpool against Sparta Prague in the Europa League. We see Arsenal going away to spank a team 3-4-0. We see Man City do that as well. Look how they went to Copenhagen to beat them 3-1. It just tells you if you're a better team. I don't think I personally thought the away goal was a disadvantage and was unfair to teams, because at the end of the day, you both scored the same number of goals, you both concede the same number of goals, but at the end of the day, you have to be realistic, and you find out that you cannot qualify because of the drastic away goal rule. For me, it's a no. I totally disagree with that rule. I think it should not be brought back. I think football is better. Didn't you enjoy the game between Atletico Madrid and, of course, Inter Milan? If it was in another season, it would have been Inter Milan going through and then Atletico Madrid being knocked out. Do we think that Inter Milan had qualified, the other team had qualified? Look at Atletico Madrid, they kept their nerves. It was nerve-wracking, but they kept their cool, they kept their swagger, they kept their shape. And they got there over the line, when they did the cool heads, they got there, Antoine Griezmann and the boys did the job, and the likes of Lautaro Martinez, they got under pressure. So for me, I totally disagree with the away goal rule. For me, it's a no. I totally disagree with that rule, and I think football is better for it without it being there. Like I said, it was brought back early because of the fact that the teams don't like attacking away, but more than this, anything happens. And as Wenger called for that rule, if I thought it was right and picked on the rule, and I think there is no looking back from there. No looking back at all.
No looking back for you, Sport Bishop, but I see some listeners are quite disagreeing with you as this one courtesy of Chidera Anya was speaking for dropping his message, rather. He says that ever since the rule was cancelled, teams have become like luster, especially the home team. This is Chidera all the way from Lugbe. I think Chidera disagrees with you. He, or rather she, whatsoever the caller is, yes, is saying, imagine that moment when an away team scores away from home. There's this tension that it gives, and there's a pressure that the home side just suddenly develop when they concede at home in the Champions League. All right, Sport Bishop, let's move away a minute from the Champions League and touch Europa League football as Liverpool. A 5-1 cruiser win in the first leg. They will be at home to welcome Sparta Prague. Was a take on this one? Do you see Sparta Prague doing the unthinkable against Liverpool?
Sparta Prague can't do nothing. The game is done and dusted already. 5-1. I think the game is in the bag. Salah will be playing. More misery will pile upon them. It's like putting more nails on the coffin. It's done and dusted for Egypt. For me, it's about giving Mohamed Salah a run out. They don't give him a minute or two to get back his fitness. And apart from that, I think it's a no-brainer. 5-1 away from home. We should sit back and relax. Klopp will throw the kids into action as we expect. And I expect the kids to get a big, maybe not as elaborate or luxurious as a 5-1 victory, but they get the job done at the Anfield. Don't forget the cup and the club. The target is to end on a high. So let's see how it goes. I think for me, Liverpool had better.
Later tonight at the Estadio de la Ceremanics, right there in Villarreal's home, a 4-0 disadvantage to the home side of Villarreal. They will be playing Olympic Marseille later today. Do you see these Spanish side of Villarreal doing the unthinkable, perhaps coming from a 4-0 deficit? Recall what happened at the EPL yesterday between Bournemouth and Luton Town, where Luton Town were leading 3-0 in the first half and they capitulated in the second half, conceding 4 goals. Do you see Marseille with Aubameyang conceding 4 goals against Villarreal at the Estadio de la Ceremanics?
The answer is a big no. Let's be sincere now. Come on, Marseille. This is not Premier League football. This is Europa League football, European football. It's a 2-legged tie, not a 90-minute game where you can the rush of blood, the pump of adrenaline. Come on, the highest scorer in the Europa League history plays tonight. His name is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and he's going to lead his boys to action. Come on. If you can get a 4-0 victory, what's next? To me, it's gonna be a mountain. I'm not saying that they cannot come out and play good football. I'm not saying they cannot give it a try, but it's gonna be a mountain too high for this team. If you see Marseille qualifying, they've done the job at home. I think they finished the job. What is left for them is to gather the spoils, bringing in the shields. For me, it's a no Marseille to go through.
Sport Bishop, it will be nice having you in the studio later tomorrow to talk sport. Will you do that for me?
I don't have a choice, my brother. We leave this sport. We do this every other day, twice on Sunday. For the listener out there, we do this for them, the listener, the people who make us come here every other day of the week. See, I talk for them because I even when I'm tired, even when I'm jaded, even when I don't feel like, I do this for the fans. I do this for the listeners. I do this for Nigeria, and I do this so that sports can get better. And that's why I'll be here again. Hopefully, I'll be here surely 8:30 a.m. tomorrow morning for Sport Beats.
You said it all. Sport Beats takes center stage later tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. And one woman is just looking at us. I will say us, Sport Bishop, because I know you're streaming live and watching.
I have no idea why you aren't here right now. Let's hope it doesn't repeat itself tomorrow. And thank you, sports team, for Sports Lounge today. Very beautiful. I followed the entire show on my way here today, and it was really beautiful. It's about time for us to get into Lifestyle 360. Thinking about your lifestyle, we're going to dive into something quite controversial. Lots of times when we hear about fatal domestic violent cases, the question on the lips of several people is, why didn't she leave? Not just domestic violence. When you hear about toxic relationships, you hear a lot of people say, well, why are you still in it? Why can't you just leave? Well,
Live to where?
that is the question we're going to be answering today. Well, we hope to answer. I do have a guest coming in a few minutes, so please do stay tuned. My name is Chinua Blessing. Welcome to the Evening Rush.
All right.